Hi guys, welcome to AJ Technologies. Today I'm going to showcase to you the Power App. The Power App is connecting with that CDS common Dataverse, and we'll create a one new table in that CDS and using the data using the Power App into that table. So I already opened my environment. So this is my environment. In this environment first I'm going to that solutions. I have some existing solutions is there. For training purpose, I have a power up training solution is there. Just click the solution. First we'll create a one table into the CDS. So after successfully open the CDS environment, then go to that new, our solution, new, and here table option is there. Okay, just click the table. So we have these options are there. Suppose you want to create a table using the Copilot, we can start with the Copilot, or SharePoint list is there, we can use that SharePoint list, or CSV, or from scratch, that means it's a blank. So I'm going to create a table using the blank. So click this blank application. Then it is asking for that table name. So here I will provide the table name. Tech vendor registration. Okay, this is my table name, and this table name I'm changing that the default column is there, given that vendor name. And what is the data type for choose this vendor name? Here we have options called test. Inside test, these many options we have. It is a plain test or multi-line test, or it's a email ID or phone number, like this. Which data type is suitable for you, you can choose that particular data. Then currently I'm using the test. Okay, and it's a mandatory field. Update. Then create another column, new column, give the name, vendor name or vendor ID. Save. Vendor mobile number, I can take that vendor mobile number. Okay, this mobile number I'm changing the data type into the test. Here we can select it and choose the phone number, mobile number, and it's a required field. Here we have choose the option called requirement, it's a mandatory. Save it. Then these three fields enough, you can create and click save and exit. Yes, once this successfully saved, then we are going to be create a power app and insert the data using the power app. Let me create a duplicate this tab. Then here I am choosing that a new app. We have these many options is the canvas app, model driven app. I'm selecting that canvas app here. Select the canvas app and provide the name, Tech vendor registration. So this is my app, and here formats is the tablet or phone. For convenient purpose, currently I am choosing the tablet format and just click create. After create, change the screen name. This is the home screen. Then I'm changing the background color of this my power app. Then I need to create a interface. What are the fields we are going to be inserting to that vendor table, right? So in the vendor table, what are the fields I'm going to create? See, vendor registration. Here vendor name and vendor ID and mobile number is there. So first I will start that interface here. Insert and label I am inserting here, and this one giving that vendor name. Okay, and size I am giving 25. Vendor name, and insert the test box control also. Insert test input control, because it will accept the data remove that existing one and increase a little bit size of the test box control for better viewing purpose. Okay, then give the proper name of this one, TST vendor name. Okay, then again I'm copy and pasting these two controls again for capture that other values of the vendor. So here vendor name and vendor ID, and this test box I'm giving that TST vendor ID. Then choose the mobile number also. This is vendor mobile number, and change the test box control also, TST vendor mobile number, and create a button control, and this button control give the name. అద్వితో నేను వచ్చానంటే నిన్ను బాధ వదిలిపెడతా చదువుతున్నా. Here give the proper name, create the data, name is create, and you want to change the color, then it's good to change it and increase the some size of this button for better viewing purpose, and and bold. Here beautify things we can do. That's good. So now once that interface is ready, now we are going to be connect with that our CDS table, okay, Dataverse table. How to connect? To connect this one, go to that add data, or here also is the data is there, just click this one, add data. Both options are same, guys. When you click the add data, we can by default we can able to see that already available tables in the Dataverse. So what is our table? Vendor registration, Azetech vendor registrations. Okay, click this one. What is the table name we have provided? That table we can connect it. Once this is connected, we get a one message. See, the data source AJ technology register was tagged to that our app. Fine. Now go to that. When the action is happen after entering that values of the name, ID, and mobile number, when you click that create button, that time it is going to be inserted into the Dataverse table. So here these many options are there. Okay. Here when the option is when you select that on the button control, then it needs to be insert the data. So remove that existing one. So write that patch function. Patch function we can use for that to transfer the data from PowerApp to Dataverse or SharePoint. Okay, it's a default function, guys. Patch. So it is asking the record. Record means here we can give that our what is the data set we have selected, means is the target data set is the Dataverse selected, and the record it is asking. Okay, patch, it is asking for the record. So what is our record currently? Defaults, we can give that a data source Azetech, and in these brackets we can write the code actually. Okay, in these brackets we can map the our fields and Dataverse fields, and open brace, close brace. Now that syntax is correct, now the mapping is going to be vendor name. Okay, vendor name is coming from that our Dataverse table, and what is the control name here? Vendor name TST vendor name dot selected test. Okay, and comma. Next, what is the field? Vendor ID. Okay, TST vendor ID dot test. Okay, then next vendor ID is coming bracket, so it's not required, guys. Okay, maybe it's a space is there, that is the reason, because it will not, the name it will not accept a space. So vendor mobile number TST vendor mobile number dot test. So our function is ready. Yeah, the prices is correct. Now error is gone. This is the PowerApps formula patch function. Here we are giving that our data source name and the data source available in that CDS, and details defaults values we are assigning here. We'll test this one. Just click this preview button, enter the name, vendor name. So vendor name I am giving that Amar, and vendor ID 123, vendor mobile number 80968399979, and create. Once successfully created, we are not getting any notification message. That part we can see it later. And go to that Power Apps, open our table. This is edit. See, record got created. Vendor ID 123, vendor mobile number, and vendor name. Let me create one more record. Again, click the preview button, and here I am giving that Ajay 124, and some random number I am giving. Just create. Then go to that our CDS and refresh. See, one more column is created. Like this we can create a Power App using the CDS, and next session we are going to be see about that how to view this data and how to provide the information to that user once the record is getting created or is error. Thank you guys, thanks for watching, have a nice day.